Hey everyone. So I'm sorry that I haven't done an update in a while. Um, I've gotten a message or two about what's going on. So everything's fine right now. I haven't really felt up to making a lot of videos lately. It just hasn't been, what's big on my plate of things to do. And I'm sorry about that. I was planning on doing it soon anyhow. But my husband and I have been, cleaning our house, and I've been reading more of the baby books that I read in the past, but rereading them, and I actually started a little scrapbook. So I'm just, I'm kind of just doing things at home. Right now, last week? I don't know. Yeah, it was almost 2 weeks ago. What? Sorry, I'm confused. Time just doesn't add up. But I guess it was. Um, I had an ultrasound about a week ago, I think. I had an ultrasound about a week ago, and everything looked great. The baby's growing properly, and the heartbeat's wonderful. The gestational sac is still small. So I had this appointment with my normal obstetrician. It was the first time I saw her since my last pregnancy. And tomorrow is my graduation day for my fertility center. So big stuff. Um, so she said everything looked great. She wasn't worried about the size of the gestational sac in terms of the viability of the baby either. So that gives me a lot more relief. I'm still trying to drink an extra amount of water, even though I still think I end up only drinking like 8 or 9 glasses a day. It's just, I can't chug it all at once, so it feels like I'm drinking a lot because it's constant. um, and just for the amniotic fluid and everything. But so that went well. And let's see. So I'm excited for the ultrasound tomorrow because I obviously like to see how the baby's growing and everything it's doing. But I hope the gestational sac isn't smaller or anything. I mean, my doctor worded it as, oh yeah, it seems a little bit cramped in there. And, it still has a little bit of room to move. I've seen some ladies whose gestational sac is like 2 weeks behind because apparently that seems to be like the most common for it. I don't know why, but online that's what I find. And when it's 2 weeks behind, it's almost hugging the baby. It's very close. And mine wasn't like that. So I'm guessing mine's just kind of lingering at a week behind. So, we'll see what my fertility doctor says tomorrow. If everything looks good, I'll be off of my progesterone injections and my estrogen patches tomorrow. So, yay! And hopefully be able to exercise and do yoga and get some lovin'. So, since it's still kind of, I can have a normal life right now, but everything's kind of modified because they've kind of wanted me to take it easy. So I haven't done any aerobic exercise, but I did like vacuum the whole house, and we are going on walks and stuff. So, I'm being okay. But yeah, so that's all excellent news. I'm not spotting anymore. No cramping, nothing like that. I am showing. It started really early for me, and I don't know if it's because I've been pregnant before. People say your second pregnancies, and it wasn't a chemical last time, so that you show more quickly, or I don't know what. But I did start to show very quickly, and now a lady noticed that I was pregnant when we went out to eat the other day. So I was like, oh, good thing I'm pregnant. That was exciting. So I'm feeling happy and I'm feeling good this week. Well, today I'm 10 weeks. Sorry, I should have said that at the beginning. Today I'm 10 weeks. Week 9 was a lot better than previous weeks. And I still get nauseous. Sorry, my cat's coming over to say hello. I still get nauseous, but I'm really only getting nauseous if I don't have enough in my stomach. So I still have to put something in my stomach every hour or two, depending on the day. Some still are worse than others, but it's not just an all-day lingering nausea. I'm also getting more headaches. They're starting to be like once a day now. Yeah. And they're like starting at the back of my neck, and I don't know if it's hormonally where I'm at, because I know that's common, or that I'm sleeping really funky, because I know that's going on too. My dreams are absolutely absurd right now, but getting more headaches. I'm still tired, but I'm not so sluggish to where I feel like I can't move. I still go to sleep early, and the most I get now is if I go out to do things, like if I go to the grocery store, all of a sudden, like, my eyes will just get really heavy and tired. So, but, I could still take a nap during the day, but it's not horrible, not devastating tiredness like it was before. So, nausea has eased up a bit, and exhaustion has. So that's awesome. My appetite, most things still sound bad to me. When we go out to eat, or if I go to the grocery store, I'll be able to find one thing that I'll be in the mood for, maybe two things. So I'm looking at my refrigerator. But I'm able to eat at least a little bit more of a portion of it now, not just like a couple bites of a pickle. Week 6 and 7 for sure. I mean, I just had pickles, and just tiny bits of food. I know most women can't keep vegetables down, it seems. And that's actually been one thing that I've been consistently able to get down, is I've just been eating a lot of fruits and vegetables my first trimester. Now, and I'm sorry if you're in your first trimester as well and this makes you nauseous, because I imagine that it can. The thought of some foods do it to me. I've actually been really enjoying fish. And I imagine most people don't want that. My husband and I are originally from the Gulf of Florida, and lately I've been craving a lot of the foods that I grew up with. And thankfully we're going on vacation in a couple days, so I'll be able to, not eat a ton of fish because mercury, obviously, but I'll be able to get some of the foods that I've been craving from back home. So I think that's why my acupuncturist said the same thing happened to her. So, I got an app home, and I'm sorry, I had a list that I, jotted everything down and organized what I was going to say in little points for you guys, but I have no idea where I put it yesterday. And I want to come up with, better organization on how I put these together, but, I'll try that with my next video. So I got an at-home Doppler. At like 7.5 weeks it came. And my sister used one throughout her pregnancy with her twins. And so I found the baby at like 9 weeks and 2 days, I think. Maybe 9 weeks, 3 days. It was very exciting. One thing I will say is what I heard many women say, and I've read. If you freak out easily, don't get them. Don't get it. And if you're not very patient, don't get it. Which generally I'm not, but with this, I'm okay. And So I found it on 9 weeks, 3 days, and because at the beginning, I mean, everything's so small. I mean, right now at 10 weeks, I think it's like that big. um, Size of a date. Yeah. Um, I should list that too. Or I'm thinking out loud. So I found it, and I found where it likes to burrow, and it's more like on the left side. And just like, go down the middle and a little bit over to the left. And it's really hard to find the fetal heartbeat at first when it's so small, because it's surrounded by, there's a artery beat, there's a placenta beat, and there's another one right around the area. And so people think that they're finding the baby, but they're not. They're finding one of those three. So, and they all sound a little bit different, except once you find the baby, it sounds like a horse galloping. And that's why it's very distinctive. None of the other ones sound like that. And so it's so exciting. I check up on it every morning. I was doing it every morning and every night, but I read since, even though they're supposed to be safe, they're doing more research into it. So, it's not recommended for more than a couple minutes a day, which I haven't done, but so I usually probably do it for like 2 minutes. Once I find it, I stop. So it's just like, and so I heard it just a minute ago. I found it, put it away, and I know the peanut's doing okay. And let's see, I'm so sorry that I don't have this list in front of me, and it's so like all over the place. But I feel like there was something else that I wanted to add to this blog. Oh, one thing, I feel like I haven't really done like pregnancy vlogs so far. Like an update on the week and how it's been going and the size of the baby and what I'm feeling. It's more been, okay, well, this is what's going on with me. This is how I'm doing now, because I've had just, a roller coaster of a first trimester. So now that things are settling down, I think that I might actually start getting into a normal pregnancy vlog, and then maybe get a belly picture in there for you guys. So, and then maybe try to figure out how to do all the fancy stuff on YouTube that all these women do. So I'll try to make the videos a little bit more exciting for you guys. But yeah, I think that's it right now. I feel happy. After my appointment with my obstetrician, I felt happy. It's like all of a sudden everything came into place, and all of this anxiety that I'd been constantly carrying around, and this worry and fear that it wasn't going to work out this time like the last time, and with all the bleeding, small gestational sac, clotting, everything that I went through this time, it all just kind of went away. It's not there anymore. Everything looks great. It's still thriving right now, even with all that stuff that happened all around it. So it's a strong baby, and I just felt happy and secure with that everything was going to work out, which is a really nice feeling. Oh, which reminds me, I actually have a question for you ladies. I'm already up to like 14 minutes right now, so I apologize. But I wanted to ask your opinion on something. I'll have an appointment when we get back from our vacation with my high-risk doctor as well, since I'm epileptic with the IVF. So they got me in right away for the first trimester screening, because I'll be like the very end of my first trimester when we get back. So I read a little bit more about the first trimester screening in one of my books. And I knew that they measured like the fluid and the nuchal fold, and just kind of said if the baby had like Down syndrome or not. But that's all I knew. Well, it's not just Down syndrome. It's essentially they're giving you a likelihood of if something's wrong with your baby. So it's not the test that tells you, it's just a likelihood. And from there, you can either do more tests or decide not to. Now, for me, with my luck, they're going to be like, something's terribly wrong. You should get tests done. Okay, well, these tests can be invasive. Part of it takes part of the placenta, and like 1 in 300 or 300 and some end in miscarriage. Okay, well, when you think about it, those odds aren't that low for us ladies that have had to go through all of this. So, I don't know if I want to do that. And I read that 90% of women that get positives that something could be wrong have healthy babies. 90% of them. So why would I get this test done? My husband's a little bit more adamant about it because he really wants to find out if there would be something abnormal. Now, I'm not a carrier for any genetic abnormalities, and I know that our egg was AA, it's doing so well. So I know that automatically, like, the risk goes a little bit lower for that. But I wanted to hear your opinion on if you knew anything else about it, or if you've had it done, or something to either make me more comfortable or to sway me one side or the other. I don't care which side. But right now, I'm kind of leaning towards not getting it done. So, if you could give me some information on that, that'd be great. Congratulations on the BFPs right now. Some of the women I follow, congratulations on your good news and, your wonderful embryos developing. And I hope you guys are just getting wonderful news and baby dust everywhere. So I will update soon. If you have any questions, just put them below and I'll, make another vlog. Right, bye.